controlling the trainees when I go to Cologne for PMRExpo. That's today. And today is such a day that everything is going wrong. The moment that I stepped out of my train, my ICE to Cologne left. Cup of coffee. Okay, thank you. Bye. I am very early and I just wonder if the coffee is already being served. Let's take a look upstairs. This is PMRExpo. This is a PMeV event, is it?
Yes, definitely it is. So PMeV is the ideal sponsor of that event and has been the ideal sponsor since the very beginning. We started with the first PMRExpo back in the year 2001.
In Leipzig.
Yes, right. Actually, I think the very first event was still in Nuremberg. And there was a predecessor event organized by a German newspaper, not a newspaper, it's a magazine, a PMR magazine. And we somehow entered that event and made it our event. And that's how it grew up to the situation which we see today here in Cologne.
Well, you must be a very happy man, because if I look at the exhibition space, how much exhibition space is here, how many exhibitors are here, and especially even more important, how many people are around here. You're working very closely with the organization here. They made it very professional, isn't it?
Yes, they are very professional. They are very used to organize events like this. And what we bring in as a PMeV, as a German Secure Communications Association, is the knowledge about the market, the knowledge about the technologies which are relevant for critical communications users.
Yeah, because you see here all technologies, is it?
Yes,
everything.
Of course.
You're not bound to one or two or three or four technologies. You're open to anything, is it?
Not at all, and that is actually what we very much made clear during this year when we changed our logo. Our logo in the past said Professioneller Mobilfunk, PMR.
Yes.
But PMR is not what we really do. What we are doing is secure communications as a whole, and that is very much independent of technology.
This is Silvia Dabankah from EW Medien. I have just been at the show floor. I've been walking and walking and walking towards the end of the show.
Oh my God.
And that was about 5 minutes walk. So it has expanded. So how many square meters do you have right now?
We have about 4,200 square meters now, and we really want to have more than that. Actually, we really grew this year, and it's the biggest PMRExpo we had so far. So
it is the biggest PMRExpo until so far?
Until so far, yes.
Well, I know this because there's only that little piece left of the exhibition hall. So is there another hall down there or down there?
Down there, yeah. And we try to get it next year, definitely. This is our goal and our aim. So about like 200 exhibitors this year. Last year we were about 180, 190, so we definitely grew. And the best thing is that this year, even our old exhibitions, they wanted their booth bigger.
Okay, so they want to have bigger booths and you get more exhibitors, so you need more floor space.
Exactly.
So that's why you're telling me next year we're going to have an extra hall.
Exactly.
Okay, more floor space, more exhibitors, more people who come to visit your event. You have become a major event in mainland Europe. It's the largest PMR show in mainland Europe, is it?
In Europe, definitely. And we from EW trying our best to even get more attendees, get more, make more marketing and everything. And this is also the reason we try to get more cooperations with other.
Exactly, but that would be my next point. You cooperate with the Mark Allen Group. What is exactly about that cooperation? How do you work together?
We want to grow more international. We have the German area here, and Mark Allen Group is so big. Actually, they're doing it for 20 years, and they have the know-how. The cooperation should be more of a win-win situation. They want the German market, and we want the international market.
These buttons, what it means, and so in other words, what happens then? You okay? Max Verstappen, you're driving too fast. I can hit. So let's see if we can break this buddy over here. John, one second. You are working closely with the organizer of this event. How do you see that relationship continuing?
Well, we've had MA Exhibitions and Mark Allen Group have had a relationship with PMRExpo for some time now. So we've been an exhibitor with our publications on a regular basis. And when we became the new organisers of the TCCA event, CCW, it was a natural fit to continue that relationship and work closely with PMR on the exhibition side. As you know, the event next year will be in Berlin.
Yes.
So we're focusing on the German market to attract visitors to come and join us for that as well. And PMR, their focus is to grow internationally. So the synergies of us working together made sense. We're excited to be working with them. We're thankful for that relationship. And we'll hopefully integrate that into our event to our benefit.
TCCA has just established a task force events group. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. It's Event Task Force Group. We wanted to have some more influence in the program of the events.
Because it's your event, is it? That's the thing.
It is our event for more than almost 20 years. Will be 20 years next year in Berlin. So we believe that the moment has come that we invest a little bit more of our knowledge and our expertise in our own events to modify the conference programs, to make them interesting for general public, to get some esteemed speakers. We have good cooperation with our event organizers, but we can't expect that our event organizers do the whole job related mainly to the program of the conference and to master classes.
And the knowledge of the program lies with the TCCA in order to advise the organizers on what to do on that part, right?
The knowledge of critical communications is in TCCA, so also
yes.
The program and everything that goes
exactly
with it. So we have perfect cooperation with our new event organizer, Mark Allen, who are aware that this is our event and who put a lot of efforts in our event to be better and bigger than it was before. First, we will pay more attention again to master classes, to case studies, and to things that all our members can contribute to prove that the knowledge really is here and to make the event useful for everybody who is coming and attending the conferences.
So more interaction.
More interaction, more listening to our members, more talking about really hot things that are going on right now in critical communications.
I can't wait to go in May to Berlin, because Berlin is the place to be on critical communications world.
Indeed it is, and everybody is invited. It's going to be really key event in critical communication this year, so I expect a lot of visitors and a lot of successful and positive results.
I look forward to catching up with you at that show again and to talk with you about the success of that event.
Let's talk again at the end of this event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're doing a lot of work with CCW. We're making quite a few changes.
So what kind of changes have you done on the event?
For 2018, we've added 3 additional theatre halls, along with a main conference at the back of the event. We also have added to the event a control room arena. We're going to have a live control room in action, but also at the Berlin Messe there is a flight path for drones, so we're able to relay the drones back to the control
Well,
room.
it was not really necessary to make a flight path for drones for me. Thank you very much for that. I'm using my drone, but it's probably not for me, is it? Well, I look forward to see the flight path of the drones, to see the control center, and to experience the whole exhibition. Will be great.